and there's at least Crintoria in chat apparently, so we have at least there's one person here. Well, welcome. It's been a while, and we're here in the twilight, some distance, hang on, wrong key, some distance from our portal, wherever it's gone. I've lost it. There, it's down there. So yeah, and as I say, it's been a while. We've kept up the series, but actually live streaming, yeah, not been the best. So plans for this episode currently are just to sit there and have a bit of fun in the twilight, and then take it from there really. But you know, just have a chat, do the usual. I'm just gonna have a little fertile around the area just to check, see what else is in, because I haven't really had a good look around here. I found this and went, oh yeah, there's a small hollow hill, not worth really quarrying. But yeah, it's been a few weeks. Hope everybody's had a good few weeks, and a good week and a good weekend. Well, it's been alright. Kind of, oh no, going too fast. Been doing a variety of things actually, ranging to emptying and cleaning and refilling the hot tub, to putting lights up, to doing all sorts of good things. So we need to go and kill a Hydra, and I would like to take my Elytra off. I just think they will be more trouble than they're worth. So Hydra, Naga. We're going to go to the Naga, not the Hydra. Naga. I've got to say, I do love this new. I've said it on the last couple of things, but these new walls are absolutely stunning. The three-dimensional nature of them and just the shape, it's just a gorgeous wall. However, somewhere in here there should be a Naga, and while we're you have to let me know how the sound is going. Hey, I know what your trick is, my friend. Where are you? Where you gone? Come here. That was a little bit too easy. Can you get the other game sounds playing okay? You know, I'm very Twilight Shader Bag, Twilight Shader Naga. We've got all sorts of stuff. We got the head, we got those, and that was incredibly easy. How did you think, Mr. Sheep? I thought that was overly easy. Looks like one of the sheep might have been a victim of the Naga there, but that bow definitely. Oh, this is nice. I've never seen this feature before. Oh, I like that. That is nice, and with these Naga steps. Sorry, I Wiley and Terry. I like that. That's this is just beautiful. It just really is a completely different experience. It's to be hoped that the rest of the features get the same treatment as we move forward to 1.4, because it would be nice. Let's have a look at the map. Where is the nearest? What is that? Well, that's just a tree, isn't it? Doesn't really matter which we go for, that one or that one. I'm going to go for that one. Oh, I need to put my Elytra back on, just because I'd like to explore a little bit more. So yeah, what else is going on? Well, as I say, I've done the hot tub. Got a problem with the leaking A valve, A hole, as someone has laughingly called it. But essentially it's the valve that, get the elytra back off again, it's the valve that the water bubbles in through, and consequently, you know, quite a majorly important one really. And oh, you can be stopped like that, and for the time being we'll put that there while we go up and have a look in here. Yeah, no, it's there's three, the A, B and C. So empty map, splash potion of weakness, nothing worthwhile really at all there. The books might be, yeah, let's have them. Sorry. Books are always a pain, and if I can just save myself a whole load of time going forward, then it'd be wrong not to, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's where the air goes in, and consequently water shouldn't leak out of it, but there's a very slight leak, and it looks like it's missing a washer, so I've ordered one of them. That's going to come on Tuesday. That'll be fun. But yeah, the hot tub is proving to be invaluable for me with the running that I'm doing at the moment. The Character 5K, it is, we ought to turn you on, I think. Boop. Boop. Oh God. Really? Oh, stop it. That's just rude. Let's just go and have a peek in here. We'll block the entrance while we're scouting. What have we got? I've always loved the Twilight, you know. It's always had that little bit of extraness about it that always made it in my opinion, a great dimension. And so many dimensions try to be, or try to emulate it, and just fail. But we'll get these A-holes and B-hole synonyms. I don't think so. Ow! Get me. Ah. Oh. Stop. Just stop. Yeah. So it's very handy for the post run, and I've just completed week 5 of the Character 5K, which for anybody who knows what Character 5K is, you'll know that week 5 is just a little bit off completion. I need somewhere to start stashing some stuff. Let me get rid of that. Pop you down. Keep that. Here, yeah, so week 5 is for me it's a really big deal because when we started, let's try and remember exactly how this pans out. I can't remember whether have I done everything. I haven't thrown myself in that lava. So when you start, the first week is let me just get this in my head. The first week is 3 runs. You do 3 runs, with the first one being a walk for 5 minutes to warm up, then you run for 60 seconds, then you walk for 90 seconds, I think it was, and you run for 60 seconds. No, you run for 90 seconds, walk for 60, 90, 60. You do that 8 times. And then it slowly ramps up. And, you know, as it gets that little bit further up, you start doing like 5 minute runs and 10-minute runs, and and week Oop, that's not what I wanted. Don't want to block it with I don't want to block it with a shulker box. Let me just get that down. Yeah, weak. Not doing. I don't care. This game keeps challenging me to do Thorncraft. So week 5, the end of it is your first 20-minute run, and that's like a serious deal for me. 20 minutes is a huge amount of running. For someone who 5 weeks ago was struggling to do like a 60-second, I think I can't remember which way around it was, 60 or 90, but I suppose I could always check. Let me get my phone out. And bring up the app. Oh, that's yeah. Let me get rid of you. Go over there. It is. Bear with me. It's not the fastest app in the world. It's actually, to be fair, not even really an app if you get down to it. So it. Oh, you can't. It doesn't tell me what it was. I don't want to repeat it. No. Okay, I can't tell you. It doesn't allow me to look at them after I've done them. That's a shame. Anyway, it was a lot, and my legs were killing, but I did it. So on to week 6 out of 9, and at the end of 9 I should be able to run comfortably for 30 minutes, which will be a good thing, I'm told. I'm already seeing a benefit playing squash and badminton. It really is making a big difference to my my ability to move around the courts a lot. So for me, it's working out really good. Let me just pop some stuff away. Yeah, I don't know. I'll stick that in just because if I put it down, I'm going to end up carrying it, aren't I? And then we'll pop you there. Hello? I know you're up there. They're not particularly threatening as mobs go, but other mobs can be. I shall let you live, chicken. Possibly overkill, but it doesn't really matter, does it? There's no so. Well, hang on, let me check. Nice. We'll have those. More books for the collection. Always wary of sand when the floor is entirely sand. But yeah, so it's good. And the other good news, of course, is I got a much bigger response from my call for questions for the Ask Me Anything than I possibly... Oh, hello. Than I ever thought possible. So, yeah, that's a thing. Episode 150 of Sid's Modern Life will definitely be an Ask Me Anything. And some of the questions are actually going to be really bloody awkward. So, thanks. For those of you who have, if those of you haven't, I'm not recording it until probably Tuesday evening, so you've got a little bit of time to get some in if that's your desire. I'm going to have those just because I can, and I will definitely have that. And we'll stick a torch down there. I'm going to run out of torches at this rate, aren't I? So yeah, it's been interesting, but I had my lad down for the week, which was nice. Made a change. Normally he comes down for a few days, but we managed to right. Who's where? Hello. Get rid of that. Don't think we want it. That sounded like someone landing. There's at least one more spawner in here, so Hello, how are you doing, sir? And it's, oh, hello. You're not supposed to be able to hurt. But clearly you did, so there you go. Now hopefully the gas will be a little, sorry, the lich will be a little bit less glitchy than the attempt I did in what? Oh, Sky Factory. Yeah, that's where we've done it. More books. I will come back for those if I want them. If I need any more than we've got, then yeah, that's a thing, I think. Ooh, hello. Oh, jetpack's not on. Ah, get in there. So yeah, there's usually nothing in these little satellites. They're too small, really, to do much with. Like you get a bookcase, maybe a little room, but not much. Okay, we'll leave that. So what else? Yeah, so that's how, as I say, the AMA will be definitely happening, which is good. I've never actually managed to successfully pull one of those off, so... oh! Hello. Man, nothing really worthwhile up there. Let's go back down. There he is. Right. Come back to that. Block that one off. Let's give this boat a go. Hey. Stop it. Oh, hello. Ow. Did you just... oh, hello. No. No, 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 no. No. No, you don't follow me around. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I've just looked at that. That was weird. That more or less just bypassed my armor. Right, come on then. Ow. I ate this. Oh, that, no. They come keen. That really has. Oh, jeez. Because you can't hit him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh, that's an explosive one. Let's go and run. No. Damn you. Ow, 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 ow. They're all... So when his things are on red, he's Mr. Explodey, and he hurts a lot. And when they're on blue, peekaboo. Ow. Here we go, come on. Damn you. Come on then. Ouch. Oh, come on. Damned healing is completely balked in this. Right. Where's me? Oh, is he down to one? He is. Got him. Alright, now we can hit him. Ow, 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 ow. stop it. That's very, very naughty. Okay, that's hurting. Let's go down a bit. Make them come to me. Oh, oi! Cheeky. Right, you. Come here, you. You. Got him. God, he is evil. Right, what do we get out of him then? O2 note good. Get rid of the bottle. Scepter. What's the sword? Is probably rubbish, but yeah, the sword in fact is junk. Okay, well, that worked. Whee! Fast way out. And fast way out. Rubber tree. Handy. What on earth is that? I don't remember. Some of these... Yeah. Snaky black statue thing. Right. Let's just go and retire somewhere quiet, shall we? So I've not seen the thingy, but that was a pretty good haul, I suppose. Anything more we can put in there? We can put that away. That can go away. That. Ow. Right. So we need to swap out, don't we? That's simple enough. Take that, pop that one away, grab the loot, put the loot down and start popping the loot away. Keep that out. That for definite. Which one did I get? Scepter of Twilight. I think that's the one that, well, thing. Yeah, that was the between. Okay, pop that away back in there. Between lands, isn't it? Right. What do we need next, and what do we fancy like taking on? Let's have a look. We've got Twilight Lich. There's another. Oh, I looked everywhere for these bloody things, and we finally got one. Things do I want to do? I think what I actually want to do is I'm going to fly back, drop some stuff off, and we shall things which way to go. Maybe let's head that way. Because that was, hey, that was way harder than it should have been. But then again, we're just in standard IC2 nano armor, so strange actually. The Naga was way easier than it should have been, and the things. Kept on coming across these hedge mazes. There's usually nothing in them, or nothing worthwhile, particularly worthwhile in them. You get a bit of maze wafer and a few bits and pieces, but the loot is pretty abysmal. And I don't think we can know. The acid rain is still falling over there, so that's we need to defeat the Urgast for that one off the top of my head. Maybe. Oh, cicadas. Yeah, they are pretty massive. And if you stop on them, they're hollow. The only problem is they tend to have inhabitants in the form of cicadas, and they need to be killed. Ow. Oh well. Yeah, so... But they are pretty good trees. And these are... If you can get them, you can get in one of these. I think this one actually, you might be able to. Let's have a look. Actually, that's probably worthwhile doing because there are a few. Ow! What do we get? Mangrove saplings, pumpkin pie, and fireflies. No, that's not the one. You need to find. Sometimes you get 2 or 3 of these in a tree, though. So we'll have a little peek. And the one you want... No, it's not going to... No, I don't think this one has got more than 3 in it. We'll carry on south and we'll see if we can't find another one. Yeah, pretty good. If you can feel see, we can't quite go there yet. I don't know how much of that is finished now as well. That's which is, you know, a consideration. But I still want to figure out a way that there must be a way in Modded to start in the twilight. If I could do that, then my next mage series would be, well, my next mage pack would be considerably further along in planning. No, that's not one. The problem is they all look alike. That's the difficulty in finding the one that's actually got the spoders in it, and that thing doesn't help. Okay, let's carry on back a bit. That might be an option. I still want to play. I'm still in kind of into. Let me just land a moment because this terrain's not loading. There, ow! Faceplant straight into a tree. Where the hell am I actually right now? I've gone past. So I need to head over that way. I've got so many different ideas in my head at the moment. So, for example, I don't know, with those of you who keep abreast of the Terra Firma Craft development, there is a official port being pushed through to get Terra Firma Craft into 1.12, and it's not Terra Firma TFC 2, which is the project that is the official one, but it's a port of the existing TFC into 112, and it is getting very, 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 very close to completion. Or if not completion of that, looks like. Thought so. Get dead. Dartwood sapling. Robust twilight oak sapling. There you go. That's the one you want. You don't want the weekly one. Dartwood sapling. Yeah, we'll take it with us. Some mangrove, because I actually quite like the mangrove wood. In fact, give me all of them. Give me all the mangrove wood. While we figure out where the hell I am and how to get back. So Right, we need to kind of head that way. So the Terra Firma Craft port is getting very close to being, if not complete, getting very close to feature complete. I download it every month or so, and get have a little fiddle around to see how it's going. And the terrain gen is now done, so that's a good thing. Hey, we've got 3 portals now, and bang, damn it. Turn that off. So of course we don't land it, we don't actually spawn anywhere near our base. Well, we don't actually spawn at the portal we went through. So I tend to download it, and it's I mean, ore generation is complete, mob spawning is there, plants are generating. It's scarily complete. Now there's a few things. The clay napping seems to work, but I'm unable to actually cook the pots, so that's just like major, sorry, just go and deal with the neighbours. So that's a kind of a thing, if you like. Thank you, just stay there please. Right, who's there? Hey, back off. Right, just now let me go to sleep. That's all I want to do. The mobs in this are like having noisy neighbours, aren't they? You feel you're having a party in the garden and you can't sleep. So yeah, so TFC 112 port is looking really good, and I'm considering its possibilities when it comes to things like a TFC up-to-date version 112 version. Now it's been a few weeks since we were last on here, so we're out of lava, which means we're out of power. Right, that means we need to go and do a little lava run. Yeah, just leave that creeper there, he's not bothering anybody. Whoa. Excuse me, gentlemen. Okay, now I need to go and find my lava gen, and we'll go and sort that out. No, it's where I live is a mining, an ex-mining pit town, so some of the aspects that are less than friendly, but for the most part, it's fine. I wouldn't change it for the world. Okay, one of them. That I'll do it the hard way. I know I could pull out the various things, but we need to get this done sooner rather than later. So let's get this out over this way. Oh right, yeah. Well, you get these. It's usually when I come on, I spawn and I've got these yobs right in front of me. Okay, let's do some stepping out. No, I want my engine jetpack on so I can jump out should I need to. I'm not so worried about most of the mobs, but the one that I don't like out here is the fire bat, because it could knock me off and make life somewhat unpleasant. But if we just get ourselves out a little bit this time, give ourselves a working area. Oh, damn it. And come up like that on both sides, and then we'll get the usual little safety hut. Go out a little bit further, plonk down the machine, get the lava going, get some power generating, and then we can start playing with that crazy machine I made with the to use all the oil. I may even set more oil pumping, because there's a possibility that we've actually used it all, which is, you know, see, I can see on the map there's a little red dot flitting around, and that can only be a fire bat. Well, I mean, it could be a wisp, I suppose, but either one would be unpleasant when you're stood in the middle of this sea. Well, fortunately, the Nether is infinite, in the same way the overworld is infinite, so that can never happen, thankfully. So the question will never come up. And because this is a temporary structure, I really don't care how nice it looks. It's just a little screen structure to keep all the things in. Right. Thank you. Yeah, because the AE system was off, but of course what I did leave on was all of the refineries, which I probably should have thought of. But that should mean we got a goodly amount of fuel, so it's not all bad. Pump. Emerald. Upgrade. So that should still be happy there. It is. So then we're going to pop that facing... hang on. Tools, tools, tools. I suppose this is... we should say that this is what we laughingly call when hell has frozen over. Right, you need to be on there, and you need to be always on, and then you just need a kickstart. Hang on, let's not hit it with a bucket. So that should fill up pretty quickly, and then we should start to see it going into there, which is going to be emptying pretty quickly as well. Right, let's head back home. Back to the portal, and then we should be able to access our inventory. That's just teasing me. Doo-doo. I hear you. Ow. Right. Always a good start when you find out you've run out of power, but at least all the pigmen have despawned. As our creepy friend there. Right, let's... Yay! Let me just turn that off for a second. Let's see how that power is going up, because steadily, that's how it's going up. Right, let me refresh my memory. It's been a week or so since I was last in here. And we also need to get out that one there. Let's go and have a look how the oil. My landings are perfect. They are the stuff that British Airways only dream of. And let's have a look what we got going on in here then. So strangely enough, that's got 6,709,000 buckets of light fuel in it, and that's got 1,321,321 buckets. That's got 6,709 buckets, I should say, because that's millibuckets, isn't it? I think. Hang on. Yeah, that went down by on that digit, so it's millibuckets. So we've got a lot of fuel. Strangely enough, we also now have no oil, which, you know, shouldn't come as a surprise. I left it for like a week and a bit, and this was where we left off with this particular structure, and then there should be an MFSU there with a large volume of power in it. So we'll where oh, I know what. Yeah, so it's a hollow floor, isn't it? There's actually a gap between the floor and the top, so we need more oil, that's the thing. But we got lots of fuel, and really need to come up with something to do with it. And that helmet took a bit of a pounding as well. Yeah, it's just there's a gap between the floor. Don't like these. These don't fit the build, but we'll change them at some point. Okay, right, we're back to full. Yeah, but I do need. What do I need? I mean, I can borrow the. I can borrow that quite happily, and that, because they're not needed for anything, but they do need. We do need that, don't we, as well? And then the pump, I think, wherever that is. Not in there. I'll put it somewhere safe. Not in there either. Right, got to go and find where I put it safe. Because there is a large amount of oil over there. There's also a fairly large amount of oil there as well. But for now, we'll just quickly sleep, find out where I left the pump, and that should do us, I think. Oh, bed bug, bed glitch. Okay. Oh. Do we have set home? No. Can I get anything out of this thing? Slash. It's 69. Oops, not 59. 69. Ah, I can't type. To minus 236. 69 minus 1116. That really didn't help at all. Okay, I'm going to have to crash out. No, they didn't include the mod. Okay, I'm going to have to crash out. Be back in a moment. Well, I'll still be with you talking, but you're just not going to see me on screen right there. Kill. Yes. And launch. Not yet. I thought I'd leave it a few days, so I've got things. It may be a long one. But here we go. Right, so stuff. Come on, stuff loading. I'm really looking forward to 1.14 modding, to be honest. I keep having a bash at the 1.14 mods on Twitch and see what there is, and it's starting to get there steadily. It will help a lot when obviously we have a non-beta version of Forge. Once we have a release version of Forge, that'll be good for 1.14, because I mean, one of the things I'd be kind of interested in doing is like a Vanilla Plus thing. I'm not sure whether that would be something like a Vanilla Plus server, maybe. So Vanilla 1.14 Minecraft, but with mods. But mods don't significantly change the game. They just change it subtly. Subtly. I don't know. Maybe subtly is the word. I know there's been Vanilla Pluses and things, and I know Vasky's already working on porting Quark across, which some of the items are not as subtle as others, but there you go. Come on. Get there eventually. It always seems to me that this... Yeah, it'll take as long as it takes. There's no point until such time as the Forge team are entirely paid for by Patreon and can more or less give up their jobs and have a full-time job making Forge, which is almost certainly never going to happen. Well, I suspect it will never happen. Then we just have to wait while they get it done, don't we? You know, there's no point squawking about it. It is what it is. And let me jump back in here, and I should hopefully be somewhere. Hopefully I'm not in the wall. There's a possibility, I just realised, a possibility I may have teleported me one block backwards into the wall. But we'll see what we get. Yeah, the bedbug mod would have been I did. I teleported myself into the armor rack. Okay, that's fine. Right, we need the pump. That's what I was doing. Let me get the chat back up on top because things moved. So, have we got a pump in here? We have fluid pump. And do we have an upgrade? Oh, hang on, that's an industrial foregoings one. Which one did I use? Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, it's not ready. None of them have been ready for a while, so they will do. Oh God, let me get rid of that, and that, and that, and keep all of that. Range add-on. There you go. I knew I'd got a range add-on on it. Get me some cobble, and let's go and find some oil. to exploit. No, I can't remember whether I actually unchunk loaded these, so let me... Ow. Before anybody says anything, that was almost deliberate. There we go. Right, where do we want to... No. Map. So you've got a nice big oil field there. We've got a reasonable one there. Little tiny itty bitty one there. Itty bitty one there. That's a big old one over there. I think that's got to be the best one. So that just means we need to find where we want to place the pump to start sucking all the goodness out. But because it's an ugly oil field anyway, let's see whether I can get a better landing. Hey, no. No, the answer to that was a big resounding no. I'm going to just take the elytra off for a moment because that will probably make this a lot easier. Oh, I'm stuck in oil. Oh, there we go. Right, let's try this. I would say that was the point where we wanted to wow, this is a big one. Yeah, I mean you can get obviously Forge on the Twitch launcher, Curse launcher, Twitch, whichever launcher it is these days. I lose track of what version it is 1 minute to the next, to be honest. But you can obviously find that quite easily. I'm wondering whether we should be setting up our right, get you on there and get you in. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted a little bit here as I do. Black hole tank on. Did we need a... I honestly can't remember. It's empty. Let's just give it a try, shall we? Oh, of course. You're not going to get anything until that is powered up. Well, it's here. We can definitely make sure that chunk is chunk loaded for when we finally get it running. No, on. I was about to just go and do my elytra and I've just remembered I took them off. Right, so we need a floor in that basement and we need to start thinking about what we're going to do over there and how we're going to connect all these different power sources together. Oh god, here we go. Hup. And we need to wait for the system to catch up and actually get charged sufficiently to actually do something with. Turn it off temper. So the more we have off, the faster it'll charge, the sooner we'll get spare power going on down here, because it just emptied it in no time at all, didn't it? That is amazing how fast that went down. I really do need better power or a better mod pack. Oh dear. I sometimes wonder whether we would be better on moving on to something else. I haven't decided. I haven't found anything that really screams out to me. That's half the problem. But what can we get? What options do we have? Let's think. Think. Hi, Sepricon. It's downright annoying is what it is. And, you know, your only real options is to move on to reactors. And there's nothing, I mean, there's no big reactor, there's no, you know, alternate reactor. There's really is a real hole in this pack for power. Especially if you did like I did and kind of set out saying, well, I want to stick with IC2, for example, or whatever. The IC2 power options are just downright strange. Hang on, let me just jump back up there. I'm going to pop this back in while we've got the while I don't need it, it might as well stay here and wait for its opportunity. No, don't you dare. So we've got power from this thing, and that obviously works reasonably well. I need to do something with the walls down here. I need to, that is all powered up. These are apps. They're charging steadily using that stuff, and but it's not very fast. This is the hi Birch. And Jay. Yep. Right, let me just get what to do. See, I mean, we can go with the dynamos, and we can basically say, all right, we'll not stick to our original thing. We'll go with some of the dynamos. You can make, oh geez, okay, you can make the dynamos. You can obviously got the steam dynamo. We can go with the magmatic, which is what we're currently running. We've got the compression, which, if I remember rightly, requires a fuel and a coolant. You've got the reactant, fuel. I wonder whether that would work with this fuel and something. Innovation. No idea on those two. Have you ever looked? I haven't, no. Craft of the Titans. Sorry, I'm googling it while I'm at it. Craft of the Titans. Blah blah blah. What's its got them bloody dragons in it again, hasn't it? Everybody's gone mad with dragons at the moment, and yeah, interesting. my approach, hide in a hole. Right, get some granite. I need granite because I need to basically finish out the floor of this place. But I need to think about power. Of course you can. Come on this one if you want. Although, to be fair, it's, I don't know, I'm not sure how much further I am going to push this, just because of the issues we've got with the power and the level of complexity. And this thing, Tech Reborn. It really is going up steady, and I don't know where is the lava going? Something strikes me as not quite right here. We should be seeing lava and large amounts of it. I'm going to head back to the nether. See, the current obsession with things like Dungeons and Dragons and starships. Oh, of course. Well spotted. Well spotted. I didn't chunk load, of course. Ready and go. Don't like you. No one likes you. Must be horrible being a ghast. Nobody ever likes them. They're always, you know, just badly misrepresented. So that should be doing its thing. That is doing its thing. That needs to come in and... Yeah, oh yeah, hang on. Let's go and unchunk load the other one as well, because I've only got a limited amount of chunks you can load without changing it, you know. Yeah, like the spoilt babbies. Spoilt babbies, that's what they are. Alright, let's get rid of this one's chunk loading while we're here. There we go. Right, now, with a bit of luck, we'll... you know what? I'm having them. Ow. Let's have a look. About there. Maybe a little bit over that way. You might think it's only a few diamonds, but it's actually a hell of a lot of diamonds. That's 12 diamonds there. So, yeah. If they got their voices from a cat, it was obviously not a very popular cat. Coming in, let's get a landing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, well, at least I didn't hurt myself. Oh no. Siamese, evil, nasty cats. I mean, even the Secret Life of Pets recognised that they were evil cats. Then they would be. Oh, that is. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at. Oh, that is. Oh, hello. That is so much nicer. We should now be able to. Let's go and check our oil, and let me just turn you on. Ditch off some bits. Pop those in there. That can just go in there. I'll leave that off just to keep the thing going. Ah, evil cats. They were perfectly represented in the Secret Life of Pets 2 with the "We Start Fires." To be fair, all cats are evil-minded little gits anyway. I'm a cat lover. I love cats, but I'm quite capable of recognising that they're evil-minded, selfish, self-centered. Hey, getting good at this. Right, now we can set you running. Haha. And we turn you to there. No. Maybe pop you on top. Try that. No. Damn you. Oh, it's sticky. Oh, it's so sticky. Much better. Right, and now you're getting lava. This is chunk loaded, so when we come back, Sphinx. Well, that's strange. I think that's the fairest thing you can say. I like a big fluffy moggy. Just no, a genuine mongrel. A genuine just crossbred old moggy. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. No special breeds. That kind of cat. The cat that you can just think. Yeah, you will drown very rapidly. I've done it. Not personally, in game. Right, so we should now be seeing a variety. We've got plenty of that. That's good. Let's have a look. Granite. So 17. And how did I make you again? With diorite and quartz. Oh, that's nice. How do I make diorite then? Huh? Oh, with quartz and stone. Cobblestone, okay. I'm going to use chisels and bits, I think, for this one. Just because I think it'd be mad not to. I mean, we have got a reasonable amount of quartz, as I recall, because we did go, but we nearly wiped it out again. Oh yeah, they were worshipped as gods in Egypt for a long time, and they've never let us forget. Right, so the recipe on that one is that, which is that, which is those. Okay, bang, 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 bang. Yeah, we'll not do them all like that. We'll keep some. We will put some of that away at some point. Oh yeah, this stuff, basalt. So we've got 18 of those, and then these need to be smelted down. Who's got the? You've got the thing. Okay. I should really just get around to making enough overclocker upgrades for all of these. Would potentially be sensible. Keep thinking I am thinking. Well, we're at the moment, because we're between pets, if you like, because our Jack Russell died. What would be about 2 years ago now, and we both work, so we've been kind of reluctant to get another dog because we're not really ideally suited to dog ownership. So we've been kind of umming and ahhing about the possibility of having a house cat. We don't live in an area. We did live in an area where cats were reasonably. That's not going to work, is it? That is definitely not going to work. There's not enough juice coming through that to keep this running. So we did originally live in an area where cats could come out into the garden and reasonably stray around and, be cats. But they built a bypass about 5 doors down from us, so this a busy road now, which I don't personally think would be a suitable cat haven. How did I make those again? Oh, come on. Chisel. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it is definitely. The cats around here know not to go near it, but I think any new cats would struggle. But I'm quite happy with the house cat. I did kind of play around with the idea. I don't know if you've seen that robot cat litter tray that supposedly captures the odor. It's special, like a gel stuff, and it's supposed to last for like weeks without changing it. And every so often, it's like a robot thing that just the alarm scrapes the poops, which have been mummified in this gel over. And it's quite a lot of money. So for a cat litter tray, it's quite a lot of money. Put it that way. And consequently, I'm in two minds about whether I want to trust that it is a good device, or whether it's just something that has been, made up to deprive people of their pennies. So in two minds on that one. Definitely in two minds on that. Right, let us see what we can see about doing some stuff down here. Activate this and take the floor out for starters. We'll worry about the rest of it later. Just deal with what we can. I don't really need to take that bit of floor out there, but we'll go with it. We'll roll with it. Yeah, it's a strange device. I can't remember what it's called. And the refills are not inexpensive. They're like, I think they're probably about like 12 quid a refill, but they're supposed to last for us. I think the figure they quote is 4 weeks. So I did see one review was quite funny, because it said, "Oh, gel pack lasts 4 weeks," and this review from a cat owner went, "We had it and it didn't even last a week. We have 17 cats," and it was like, yeah, that would be why, because you've got 17 cats all using the same cat litter tray. I can imagine that no cat litter tray would last that long with that many moggies going at it. Let me just put that back, because I don't need to break that one out. And then we need a tool bag. I miss my tool belt. My tool belts are really good. Get a little bit of that panel going again. I like that panel. It's a good floor material, and it works well. But yeah, so we are kind of contemplating, or rather I'm contemplating getting a cat. My wife's not the cat person at all. She's not really an animal person, in that she loves them when we got them, but things. I think it's probably a hoarder, actually, but so no one can look after and care for 17 animals and not actually show them any kind of attention anyway. But each to their own, Be a strange world if we were all the same. One other grandmother. Ooh, there we go. Oh wow, that really did not go far at all, did it? Okay. We'll need to get a little bit more basalt, I think. No, unfortunately not. No wands at all, other than the patch wand and the chisel wand. That's not a major issue doing that. It's just the fact that I now need to go and get some more basalt smelted. Yeah, I can imagine 3 cats all going, "Feed me, humans. Feed me time. What's wrong with this picture? I've been sat here for half an hour and I still haven't been fed." Yeah, you can have the iron and that. Might as well process that up that way. And then, hang on, that and that can go in there. More basalt, please. Thank you. I think I'm going to need. There we go. 12 lovely, lovely diamonds. Yeah. How old? What this game world? God only knows now. It's been around a while. But yeah, I mean, we really do need to actually think that solar roof we can tick off. Oh, not sort that. There you go. Solar we can tick off because we put that in. I'm trying to think how when I started it. The easiest thing I'll probably have a look at the playlist and look back at the FTB Unlimited, because that will give us a definite figure. But yeah, fairly been around a while. Certainly been playing for about 5 or 6 months now. But it is a brutal pack in terms of the tech. For definite, there's a casual brutality. Let's have a look while we're at it. We'll try and just take an opportunity to clean up some of this stuff. Alright, how are you? Good books. Leave a few books down here actually for there as well. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, yeah, I've got plenty. We are definitely sorted for books now. So, oh, that is the final Twilight Shaders, final castle. Can be applied to. That's just a miscellaneous thing. Let me find my other miscellaneous things. Twilight shader bag. Most of those things are disabled. Well, I can't see the point. I know I get annoyed when people finish things in what I consider to be a premature fashion. You know, and again, I recognise people have the rights to run their channels the way they want to. But it is annoying. And there you go. Have a little bit of decoration in there. And yeah, at the end of the day, I do this for me, but I also do this because people watch, not because, you know, I expect something. Oh, I'll get rid of those. There we go. Back out of it, kind of thing. And so for me to sit there and go, you know, right, I've had enough, I'm quitting that one, that's rubbish, let's go and do something else, just because at a whim, seems to me to be a little bit unfair and unloyal back to the people who watch it. That saying, now the shader bag is to apply to whatever, so you can make, say for example, the railgun. So let's have a look at the drill, see whether we can see. I'll get the caps lock off and then learn to type. So you can make the mining drill from immersive engineering. Oh dear, you can't. So, you know, there's no good there. What about the railgun? Can we make the railgun? No, we can't make the railgun. Chemical thrower? No, can't make the chemical thrower. In fact, what can we make from immersive? This is the... Oh, sorry. I never think of it as a book, because I always think it was a terrible series of movies where people who need to get a life glorify vampires. I mean, you know, what kind of idiot would glorify a vampire? That'd be like a cow glorifying humans, going, "Oh yeah, the humans are great." Miniature Twilight Portal. Oh, I want one. Why can't I have one of them? Oh, those look. This block has effects which you... Sorry, guys, but you're going to have to just bear with me a second. I really want to see what... Where's my mode? Toggle game mode, toggle blah blah blah. I want you to give me things. JI, cheat mode true. Give me one of them if... No? No, I don't think I can get them. That's a shame. I really fancied one of them. Okay, let me change you back. Oh, cheap. Done. Did I not save? I only wanted one, thank you. Miniature Twilight Portal. Okay, that's that one. Well, they are really quite cute. Quest Grove, Hollow Hill. They're not done. When they are implemented. When do I care about that? So hang on, let me make sure that stays. I don't want to go right. Where are we? Yeah, that's you know, that was like the Sid Modded Life with the Dwarf Fortress. You know, it just basically was untenable to continue because the mods were just, it was glitching to the point where it was unplayable, and that's normal, that's fine. Sid Modded Life Season 2 will have to come to an end when we move to Minecraft 1.14 because the worlds aren't going to be compatible. You know, this we know. At least I can plan for that. But I think there's probably a good 50, maybe even another 100 episodes left in that season. The railroad mod, I think, is proving to be fun. I'm definitely enjoying that one. But I love building. Building is what I got into this for. The downside to building for me, and not downside from a recording point of view, is if you are I'm going to need more of this. This is not going to be enough. If you are a full-time YouTuber, then you can spend, you know, 37 hours a week making content, or more. You know, I'm not suggesting that you just do it like a full-time job, or less. Which means that you can do some utterly amazing builds. I mean, you just have to look at, let's say, Good Times with Scar. You know, the stuff he builds is incredible. But then he also has the time, and time is, you know, at the end of the day, I have to go to work for 37 hours a week, and then, you know, on top of that, there's another minimum. I'll do 2 stacks, I think. There we go. There's another minimum of oh well, you know, an hour each way driving. So you've got to fit it in with things, but you know, so building has to be kind of either phased. So things like the what's the word I'm looking for? Mount Olympus build. You know, it took weeks to achieve, but it was worth it. And I think the railroad build and the railroad yard with the factory will be worth it in the long run. It's just going to take a long time because I can't spend the hours building that I would like to. And I'm just trying to think if I can find my if I can share a link once I'm in there. Let me just, where are we? Images. No. Just trying to find a link. And where are my albums gone? It's weird. There should be. I can't find it. Oh, I don't know. They're not sure. I was going to shoot you the link over to my online repository of builds, but it's not playing ball. I don't know. There's something going on screwy with it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I enjoyed doing the big builds. I'm tempted. In fact, I'm just going to throw an idea out here. And let's see what you think in chat. So, if we were to take a mod, say Ancient Warfare, or Ancient Warfare 2 as it was, you know, I loved that mod. It was brilliant. But the villagers, the NPCs, had all the direction finding capabilities of a haddock. Well, haddocks have probably got much better. A dead haddock, a dead, smelly, cooked haddock. But the actual mod itself, the machines, the technology trees, the ideas of using those was actually quite nice. However, when you build a kind of an Ancient Warfare structure, it does make it, it's nice to make it live, you know, a living structure. So I'm going to just throw a couple of base mods out as an idea for a basis of a pack, and then throw a few other bits on. So if you were to take Ancient Warfare 2 and Tango Tech's new mod Techtopia, how do you think that would marry up? I mean, I think it would marry up quite well, which obviously why I'm kind of throwing the idea out. But you know, I think Tango had spent a lot of time getting the pathfinding right for his villagers, which could work well. You know, you've got farms where the villagers could be doing their farming, but you've also got other mechanisms for getting things in using the Ancient Warfare technology. Now, I know there are certain limitations in that we'd need to be aware of. Right, I'm just going to try and I'm going to go with a thick brick base down here for 2 layers. I was just thinking that as a kind of a pack might be quite pleasant, I suppose is the word I'm looking for here. Let me just fill that in. Techtopia. It's Tango Tech from the that's embarrassing. I can't remember the name of the bloody server now. Oh god. I need to dig out a few blocks here. So yes, Techtopia, from the Hermit Crafts. God, I can't believe that name slipped my mind. Okay, so let me jump into my tool. Yeah. Redstone Genius, and also it's actually surprisingly a pretty good modder too. I'm going to just thicken this base up here, just because that looks a little bit strange as it was. Yeah, his I think from what I was saying, genuinely, I find him very genuine anyway. Such that I do watch as well. That's one of my little guilty pleasures. Okay, I don't know why it's guilty. I don't know why I should actually feel guilty about having any kind of pleasures, but there you go. Apparently you should. So right, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to take 9 of those for starters, and we'll grab those, and let me go and oh, that's too much. Okay, let me change you to plain. I just need to get this. I can't. I don't want to have to completely redo these. So if we go in there and then we get these set to plain and go no. Then it will just mean that we don't have to waste a lot of resource filling out these things. Yeah, it's just, I mean, there are other, I think that obviously it wouldn't just be those 2 mods. It would be, there would be support mods, some storage, things like that. And there'd be some testing involved. For example, if we went with iron chests mod, would the Techtopia mobs be able to detect those chests as chests? Now the answer, I don't know the answer to that. That's a kind of we need to work out the answers to that question. But you know, it's an option. Now we know they probably wouldn't be able to interact with something like, say, refined storage system or something, but you know, get a few basic support mods in there. Just keep it simple, keep it lightweight. One of the things I tend to find with mod packs at the moment is there's a perception that bigger is better, and probably put around by, you know, us men, to be fair, but sorry, couldn't resist. But you know, it's technically speaking not true. I'm just going to fill these in, just using some of the bits we've pulled up. Tolkien Craft was a good one, yeah, and again we kind of came to its natural end. Oh, hello, I don't want you to go in there. What I would like to do is just finish you off with a little bit of that, and then we'll plane you out 1, 2, 3 like that, and they get those. Oh, hello. I don't want to use coal. You know what? 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me just get those in. Back to plain, and then we can just use all of this up and kind of fill these in sensibly. The lengths you go to just to save a few blocks, say. Yeah, I mean, Tolkiencraft. I got to the point where we were touring the Middle Earth world, and I mean, it was beautiful. Yeah, the build quality and everything, but the problem with the Tolkiencraft, or certainly the Middle Earth world, was simply that I just need to grab a few of these. How are we doing on the bag space? Yeah, we're all right. That the world was way too big, and you know, it was tens of thousands of blocks, which worked for being accurate, you know, because the idea of Middle Earth wasn't a small campaign map, but really didn't work for getting around. But I would be interested to see Tolkiencraft 3. I think that was some of the RPG servers I think would be good anyway. It was one of the things I would like to see more of, RPG based. I'd love to see Dungeons and Dragons or something that's very close to Dungeons and Dragons done in modded Minecraft. And there's a few mods that kind of work towards it, but I don't think there's anything that's really managed to pull it off yet. Or when they do, they either pull it off too far in one direction or the other. Starting to feel a bit better down here now. Well, in Tolkiencraft, you played in Tolkiencraft 2, I should say. You played in a pre-constructed world with a city and quests and all of the things. And one of the dimensions you could go to in the quest line was the Middle Earth world, but you could still play Minecraft in it. It was I would have to sit there and say I'm not 100% certain how ore generation was handled, but with the exception of that, it was perfectly possible to play in. No, I was so close. Right, there we go. Get some of that going. Get me some of that back. And there we go. Basement's done. Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was just a good pack. Had pretty much what you wanted. I'm trying to remember there was a mod in it. What was that mod that I liked? It's the one where you could generate the various fluxes, and I had the machine that used a spawner to drop mobs and generate power. I can't remember the name of the mod now. It's so long ago. Alright, let me just get rid of some junk. Yeah, I'll keep that. I might have a use for that at some point in the future. Cobble can go though. Yeah, the rest of that can stay in. Right. I honestly can't remember what the bugs were. It's you got to remember, I've played so many mod packs over the last few years that they kind of, there's an element of merging into each other almost sometimes. But yeah, happy with that. Right, what did I want to do down here? That's the question. And is it still night time outside? It is. Let's have a little snooze then. All right. So I am gonna have missed. Dead. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? I just saw him kind of waltzing up behind me then. Right, where were we? Sorry, I'm reading the chat and looking out to one side there. Let me get rid of all of that. What do we need? We still need a tree farm. We'll get around to that one day. Maybe. Maybe not, who knows. How are you doing? Getting there steadily? Everything's good. Wonderful. Awesome. So, we got that. We got the other bits and pieces. We got plenty of arrows. So which one was the innovation dynamo? No, solid fuel and liquid fuel and solid reactant and coolant. So let's have a look at the let's have a look at that. What's involved there? One of them. Tin gear. I'm just curious as to what is the best option for that fuel, because we've gone to the trouble of making the fuel, and I'm wary that it actually doesn't seem very good. And then reactant one, make one of that. Let's go with that as well then. I'm just going to close the window, bear with me. Because the next door neighbour's in the garden having a rant onto a phone, and it gets quite vocal sometimes. I think that's reactant dynamo. Compression and reactant. So what can you and you use? What? Generate redstone flux. Stronger coolants result in higher efficiency. Okay, but you're not going to tell me the actual liquids, are you? Okay, and that one uses a Okay. Let's have a look at the fuels then. See, that doesn't work. It'll go in a combustion engine. That's not really what I wanted, is it? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Yeah, power in this pack is definitely nerfed big time by the lack of power gen. I'm just wanting to watch the conversation about the immersion in Tolkien craft. However, I'm not. I'm going to take a break from there, and we're going to go back, and we're going to go and try and find a. Let's do a Minotaur ruin. Actually, we've got the space. I just need to find one, don't I? Which she should be over there. Do. Oh, is this I really want to figure out what should be at the top of that. I'm sure there should be something. I'm fairly certain this was an incomplete. Hey, ow. Fairly certain this one was an incomplete kind of structure. And it just... yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. I know I want there to be. What did you miss? Nothing much. Nothing worth getting excited about. Okay, fire swamp there. Swampy swamp over here. Probably not the best description. Now we just need to find the entrance to the Minotaur's lair. It should be somewhere around in this lot. That's not it. That's just a ruin, isn't it? So, look at a little baby one. It's such a stumpy little thing. Sorry, getting distracted. Where are you, oh Minotaur lair entrance? You've got to be in this swamp somewhere. I don't know. What do I think the worst? I mean, some of the evil, not the evil, some of the, there we go. Hang on. Let me just land. Worst mod added by... Don't do that to me, you annoying little things. Whoa, here we go. Right. Trying to think, so... The Minotaurs live in the swamp, yeah. And then you go through to the fire swamp too. I think that... it takes a bit of destructing, so... but we can do it eventually. I'm just trying to think, what's the... There's some of the ones where they're just brightly coloured dimensions with, you know, very little in the way of mobs or whatever. Spawn were a good example of those. Very bright. I hear you. I haven't really got any blocks on me. That really was a bit of a short, not a very good planning on my part at all. I'm just going to go and grab some of this tree, I think. Whee! Oh dear. But yeah, the worst ones are the ones where they've really not added anything other than taken, I don't know, say the nether, but made all the blocks blue, and there's nothing new. It's just another dimension taking up another dimension ID. Specific dimensions, I'm trying to think. So many. There we go. Right, now we've got some blocks, and let me get away from these things. Right, where did I leave the... there. Ow. Right. Oh. Right. Before I was so rudely interrupted... Don't go away. Just leave me alone. Because what I didn't do, of course, was think to bring any torches beyond the 10 I've got, which is really stupid. Yeah, let's go back to worst dimension ever added and think about some. I need to just quickly resolve that slight issue of torches, don't I? Easily done. Nothing if not inventive individuals, so we should be able to find a little bit of rock. Maybe. Excuse me, sir, have you seen any actual stone? No, of course you haven't. I know where I'll find some. One crafting table. Let's just set up down here, shall we? Bet you never thought I was going to be moving in. Doop, 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 doop. Right, we are sorted. That was pleasant. No, I mean, the thing is with all of these things is it's relative. It is entirely relative to what you expect out of dimension. Worst dimension for anybody recording video has got to be the Betweenlands. It is a horrendous dimension for anybody who wants to record something that, you know, is bright and light and things. Oh, hello. That's going to be handy. That little map there, look. Shame you can't see. I think you probably want to be down looking. Is it that wants to be in that direction? So if I things, but yeah, the midnight dimension actually looks quite interesting. So that's a thing. While that's doing this, let's just I do love the twilight structures though. They really. Oh, hello. Go away, you annoying little pipsqueak. Right, let's just pop that back and we'll just block this off again while we wait. I see you over there. Don't think I don't. Really should have. You know what would make sense rather than just doing this is let's go up, because I know there are some ravines over here. Now I know we're here. There's a ravine there by the looks of it. Right there, and there's always a good chance that there's some coal or gold, which is not what I want. Tin. There we go. Much quicker than waiting for stupid old charcoal to cook, eh? And we'll have you while we're in here. Any more for any more? Galana. There's probably a good chance. Ow. I think this is the thing. The reason I'm getting so much trouble with my Elytra is it keeps activating on the second activation of the jetpack. So it opens even when I don't necessarily want it to. I'm sticking to that story. Right, where are we? I think I'm definitely going to pursue that idea of seeing if we can't combine Techtopia and some other... Ow! Oh, Jesus! Other quality of life mods. You know, something that perhaps doesn't involve face planting every time you turn around. That might be a bonus. But let me get those done. Take those and those. That'll give me a big pile of those. That's all good. Let's head back down and go in and see what we can find. That is not the way I went last time. Let's... In fact, we should be going... I think we need to go down in that direction. So let's follow this. Around here. Well, that got us a big fat nowhere. So, mazes. They're fun for all the family. So I don't think this is the best way to go at all, in fact. Looking at the way that map is going, I think you might be better off going that way. That is some classy AI. That is a mob that runs away. Properly runs away. That is oh, hello. Hello, sir. Right. George of the Jungle. George of the Jungle. Hello. One of those handy little torch rooms. Creepers over there. Not too worried about those right now. Unless, of course, they spot me. In which case, we need to deal with them. Aw, you're so cute. So tiny. Ow. That is a bad beetle. I'll try not to kill the bats. I don't believe they're evil. You know, there are players out there and YouTubers out there who do believe that they have some kind of evil motivation, but not me. Okay. You, come on. Ow. That's what happens when you try and dodge him. Ow. Get dead. Right, we need to get in there. Deal with that. Can't catch me. Ow. But they can hit you. Right, let's try and secure this area a little bit. See, this is one of my, and I don't know about you, but this is a bugbear of mine. This is another one over there. And it's a real bugbear of mine. And this is YouTubers who sit there or players. Anybody who does it. It doesn't have to be a YouTuber. It just has to be someone who does this thing. And they'll sit there and they'll get to a point in a game, and they're in a hostile environment. Direwolf has done this just recently. It's in a hostile environment, and then they start sorting their inventory out, and it's like, what are you doing? You're not in a position to sort your inventory out. Why are you sorting your inventory out? Why aren't you? And it really winds me up, more so than it probably should, to be fair. But you know, it's just a little bugbear of mine. So we'll have those. We'll have that for definite. We'll definitely take the steel leaf. We'll leave those. Steel leaf leggings, probably not really worthwhile doing it. The maze wafers are pretty poor as well. Potion of healing is handy though. And we'll go and have a look in this one and again grab. Oh, we'll have the TNT as well. Actually, I should take the gunpowder. I complain enough when I haven't got it. Right, so we came in here. Let's carry on around. Yeah, it's just people not, oh hello, not clearing the corners. Hi. See, there's a third one. Of course there is. But very destructive fella, that. Hello. Yes, mate. Run away. And also, don't run back to places, run into places where you, haven't been before. That's just asking for trouble. Right, I need some blocks on my bar. Yeah, if you do need to go into your inventory, just do it quickly. Does that resonate at all? No one's that good. Okay, what we got in here? It's probably more of the same. TNT. We'll have it. We'll have it. We'll have the stuffs. Damn it. Hang on. Right, need to get rid of some bits. Don't like though. Oh, I think he might have just found a way round. He has. Missed. Get rid of that. Take those. Yeah. Yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt, they are MLG when it comes to breaking this lot. Hi. Dead. Lava. Okay, we're good over that. We're definitely not going to where we need to go though. Or are we? So hang on, we'll grab these torches because it'd be wrong not to. It's a strange one actually, the blast resistance of these things, considering their relative immunity to mining. So So what is up here? Oh, treasure room. Oh, hi. Ow, you. You just had to get me, didn't you? Take the steel leaf. Yeah, the rest can stay. See, we're definitely going in entirely the wrong direction here. I'm pretty certain that the direction we need to be is down that direction. So I'm going to head back. And see what we can see, because there was something, one of these had something going on in a direction. I just can't remember where it was. I should also be ready on the bar, shouldn't I? Right, well, you got something over oh, hello. That's like the other half. I see you, sir. Love these. Massive maze. It's but it's an odd one because the twilight goes from like, yeah, do the Naga, it's dead easy, to do the Lich, that's a little bit harder. To get lost, that's very easy. I find it very easy to get lost. To this, which is massive. And then you go to the Hydra, which is, you know, a bit of a boss battle, but come on then. Hello. Should. But they're just the number of mobs and everything they put into this is oh, damn you, come here, you. Oh man, here we go. Nope. Say no to cave spiders. Oh, hello. Oh god, here we go. Still. Oh, there's another one. But yeah, certainly an entertaining area. Oh, another little passage. Don't mind if I do. And I don't think we're getting any closer to anything particular. Something south of us, but this is not going there. This is going to end up in a dead end. Yeah, of course it is. bars. Probably just a sheep that has got in somewhere along the line. We're not actually that deep, because the Twilight Forest is very shallow in terms of its depth of its depth of the world. So you know, if you watched my Sevtech episode, we used that to our advantage greatly. Actually, it did work quite well. Okay, where's a creeper when you need one? There's plenty of people on the other side of that wall. It seems odd playing this with the minimap on, because you got this vision of what's going on. Right, that goes down. So if I go back down there and then come in here, that appears to go in the right direction. Oh, hi. Why did that just make a bat sound? Yeah, it's not actually that. But I'm fairly certain the room is down here. I'm just not entirely sure that this is going to get me there. Lava that way. It did. Ha. What time are we at? We got time. Right. Blocks on the bar. Torches on the thing. Now all we have to do is find the boss. Once I've lit this place up. That should be fairly obvious. Right, let's have a look. I can't see there. Can't see anything on the map at the moment. Let's head that way. I heard that. Hello. Get Ben. Oh, hello. Interrupt them. We got a goodly supply of food coming as well, because that meat, these raw meat steaks are pretty low. A little bit more aggressive, I think, with the bow usage. Not really. Oh. Because it's a little bit OP, this bow. Still not seeing anything. I think we're all right. Blaze, we'll have them. Everything else can stay. Right, let's head up, see whether we can't get further into the middle. Trying to see where the middle. Oh wow, you're a big fella, aren't you? No, not so big now. Oh, I ate them. Where's that beetle gone? Okay. I definitely... That thing. Don't like him. Don't like him at all. Keep the slime pearls. And that. Right, where are we? Still not seeing anything that looks like it could be. No, get rid of those. That's a complete dead end. You know what? I'm going through. Just let me clear a little bit of inventory space. There comes a time where you have to sit there and go, enough is enough. And deploy a little bit of help. No flint and steel. Are you telling me I've got no flint and steel? No, I have got a flint and steel. I don't see why I should have to... Oh, hello. Whoa. Come here, you. Oh, wow. We've got a Minotaur convention. Let's go this way. We lost him. I get the feeling that there's something here. And this was that... This is that hidden room that... Oh, you swine. Ow. Get dead. But it was trapped in such a way that it, if you used TNT or anything, it went off. I don't know whether we can do this or not. This may be the death of us, of course, because if we do this wrong, then, well, we do it wrong. But we'll see. It's in here somewhere. See, pressure. Oh God, look at that. Damn it. Yeah. That didn't work. Okay, we're out time wise. We've still got about 10 minutes before we're done. That's the end of the line that way. If I wanted to go that way, what do you reckon? Fire in the hole? Fire in the hole. Ow. Did I manage to shoot myself? I think I did, didn't I? No, I want to be going that way. I don't think this is going to get me there. No. What about if we go this way? Oh, hello. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, you don't, sir. Carry on. No, that's a dead end. Well, phew. Okay, sir. Right. Stop with the bloody axe. Can imagine if these were Johnny's. These would be terrible. Half-hearted, but it worked. Get dead. You see, I think I want to be up that direction, looking at this map. Oh, hello. Oh, Christ. There we go. That'll do us. There we go. That's it. That's where we're looking for. Right, so Bat, get out of the way. Can we... Do you think this is a bit unfair? Who cares? Fair doesn't really exist. Not if you're really honest to yourself. Fair is a made-up word. Right, so we need to sort ourselves out. Sort yourself out. Get rid of that smeef. Grab all of... Really? I mean, what we got in here? Let's sort that. Get rid of you. That can go away. That can go away. That can go... get rid of that. That can go in there. Take those. They're not going to stack. The fun of trying to work out what you're going to do with everything is great. Luckily, I have got more shulkers. No, yeah, the Great Battle. I'm trying to think which is probably the most challenging. The Hydra, I think, is probably the best fight in this. I think I'd probably, if I was going to say which is the best one of all of the fights, Hydra, absolutely, without a shadow. Right, get rid of you, take you, have that. Go in there, what are we having there? We're having you, that, and that. Okay, and in there we've got you and you. Try and get rid of some stuff. We are going to need the second shulker, that's not, I don't think there's any doubt about that. Dud, dud. And pop that away. Now we just got to get back out. Yeah, I always feel a little bit guilty when I just kind of waltz past the problem as like it doesn't exist. Right, how the hell do I get back? Need to get out of here. The next thing will be the Hydra, but oh, hello. Keep that. This stuff cooks up really nicely. Once it's cooked, it becomes a reasonable source of nutrition. However, we need to find our way back out of this place, and when you're in a box surrounded by bedrock, not always the easiest thing to do, especially when you've just taken a wrong turn already. Do it this way. Actually no, do it that way. Hi Jem. And yeah, let's go get out this way. Oh, it is. I don't know which way. Oh, it's going to have to be past you, I'm afraid, isn't it? Sorry, sir, but you're in my way. Head down here. Down here. Out there. Straight through the middle. Down there. Yeah, this is not too bad. It says there's 15 creepers jump out and ambush him. Oh, hello. Ow. Come back here, you. Hey, up. See ya. Won't want to be ya. There we go. I ain't going out the full out on the way out there. Yeah, well, it wasn't even 2 short strokes. It was one hit from the bow, but it is a bit of an OP bow. No, the bosses are definitely not perfectly scaled. There we go. That's a nice look to finish up on. Let's stick that on. That'll do for the screenshot. But yeah, it's not. The bosses are kind of mixed bag in this, but I have taken a fair amount of damage on that thing. So, as I say, the next boss will be in the middle here. Wow, we've got 2 actually to choose from. He'll be there in that little gap there. Damn it! That really makes it a lot easier to do if you're not doing it. Oh, there was another. There's another labyrinth there. Look, easily missed, especially when you're me. Of course, this is one of my favourite places to get one of my favourite blocks. I should be alright going in here. Oh. Oh dear. Hang on. Why? Why is that not? Why is it? Why? Okay. That's all of it eventually. Tonight, that's about it. If I could take you home with me, I would, because they're so cute. But why is that? Oh, we need to eat a mighty stroganoff. That's why. Which I can't until I've taken some damage. Okay. Damn it. Not in this one though. That was a definite one-off. For one, I've got no means of capturing the mobs in this one. But to actually go through it, potentially, yeah, do it all. Just take a little bit of damage. Turn that off. So yeah, anyway, that's a few things done. I'm definitely going to start playing around with that idea of, sorry, the lengths we'll go to just to get a bit of hunger going. That should be enough. And then I have reached the goal. Mighty Stroganoff. Mighty Stroganoff. And now we can get in here and get to my quite a few. There you go, that was a landing. Not seeing many of my favourite blocks around, but there's going to be the fun guy when we get over to him. I don't want it to spawn yet because I don't actually want to do it yet, but there, that spawner there will be the fun boss. Probably, I think, probably one of the harder bosses of the Twilight Forest, but yeah, definitely harder than the mushroom. Especially after, like you say, after that massive thing. Anyway, I think on that note, we're going to call it a stream. As usual, this will be up online. I will start playing around with the idea that we talked about. And until next time, there will be no stream next weekend because it's the wife's birthday and I'm taking her down away for the weekend. So the next stream will be 2 weeks. But until then, bye for now. Thanks for watching, guys.